Hello everybody, welcome back to another beer review. Today we're going to be reviewing this guy, the Balter XPA from the Gold Coast of Australia, and it is just a cracking beer. So can't wait to get into it. Let's get started. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on here. Already it's very similar in color to the Filter XPA that we had last time. Very soft yellow, goldenish color, not very dark at all, quite pale. This one, however, is a little bit clearer than the Filter XPA. The Filter was a little bit more unfiltered, I guess you would say. Very presentable, very nice looking beer at that. So let's get a nice little whiff on it. More melon, more citrus, but also like a little bit of like yeast kind of getting in there a little bit as well. Very nice aromas. Let's try it out, why don't we, huh? Super light, super refreshing, very nice crispness to it. It has more pine, a little bit more of those earthy kind of hop aromas and characteristics as well to the citrus, tropical, fruity. There's just a lot of different flavors going on this thing. Yeah, definitely getting some pine. This is a little bit more of an aggressive bitterness than the Filter as well. Oh man, this is just so good though. Let's see what Balter has to say about this guy. It says, it might be pale, but there's nothing weak about this bad boy. Tropical and floral aromatics set off a fruity palate that will punch your taste buds in the pleasure zone. Tailored for those who enjoy a full hopped beer that's still easy to drink, from us to you with enjoyment. Yeah, this is definitely a very hop forward beer. Still, it's very approachable, very drinkable, nice. I'm pretty sure there's wheat in this thing. I'm not sure exactly, but it tastes like there is some in there. Nice malt base with a little bit of that wheat touch, but a very good beer nonetheless. Not great head retention. I'm pretty sure the Filter had a little bit better head retention, but dude, this is a bomb good beer, especially when it's fresh from the tap. Ooh, boy, that's good. Don't want to repeat too much of the stuff that I said in the Filter video, so go and check that one out if you want. But the whole XPA style, both in the Filter and in the Balter, very similar. Just super light, super refreshing, easy drinking beer that's definitely still hop forward, but not being just a hop bomb that's super bitter. I don't know exactly what the IBUs are on this thing, but I would say it's between about 30 and 40, so it's still relatively low in terms of bitterness. Good beer, man. I'm not the only one just saying that. We'll get into that in just a second. Let's take a look at the notes. Let's talk about the brewery. Let's talk about some of the awards this beer has won. Balter Brewery, like I alluded to earlier, is from the Gold Coast region of Australia, which is in the South Queensland, northern New South Wales area, kind of by Brisbane. Freaking nice area, super nice, surfer's paradise, great beaches, awesome in the summer. Anyway, I digress. Balter, according to the Balter website, is a word that means to dance artlessly without particular skill or grace, but usually with enjoyment. So Balter is essentially the word that means to dance as if nobody's watching, which I think is great. But that also kind of just encompasses the entire attitude and the lifestyle that not only this brewery, but even just Australia breweries in general kind of are wanting to portray. It's not about tradition, it's not about, rules or old styles or anything like that. They're brewing what they want to brew to bring people together, to enjoy the beer and to enjoy life, and I just think that's just the absolutely correct way to go about it. These guys are also really new. They've only started in March 2016, so just over 3 years old. And already they've won multiple awards at the Australian International Beer Awards, which is essentially the biggest beer competition in Australia. And this beer, the XPA, is actually in the #1 spot of the Gab's Hot 100 Beers of Australia. So this is the best rated beer in Australia 2 years in a row. And I can't disagree with that at all. It is an amazing beer. super refreshing, super drinkable. This is a great new style that's coming out of Australia in the last couple of years, 2-3 years, and they're nailing it on the head. They really, really are. So not only has this beer, the XPA, won multiple awards at the AIBA and the Gap Top 100 list, but they've won 16 other awards in various categories, various levels, various different styles in the last couple of years. 16 total this beer has won. So ratings and awards aren't everything, but it's a very good bar to set. You know, if you're winning awards, you're doing something right, I think. Talk about the brew a little bit. Along with the XPA, they also have a strong pale ale, a Pilsner, an IPA, Captain Sensible, which is a MIDI. They have a double IPA and a New England style hazy. And they also have other seasonal beers and stuff like that. 6 main beers that they got coming out. They only do cans. I've only seen this stuff in cans. They also do taps, but no bottles. The head brewer, Scott Hargrave, started homebrewing in 2006. So this is kind of like the American brewer's dream. You know, you start as a home brewer and then you make it at a professional level. And this guy, I mean, this just makes me laugh. Like when you look at the systems in other countries, especially in Germany, where you have to go through a Braumeister, education program, and you have to be certified and all this stuff. And dude, these guys are making the best beers in Australia, and he's a freaking home brewer. Like, that's awesome. So not only has Scott been winning multiple awards at a professional level, but also as an amateur and as a home brewer, he has won multiple awards. Just 2 years after he started home brewing, he won an award for his Hefeweizen. So this guy knows what's up. So let's talk about the can a little bit. We did it with the filter. This one also just really simple design. All Balter beers have this white top with the smiley face, and then at the bottom they have different colors to indicate the different types of beers that they have. Yeah, cool cans, and the beer inside of them is just as good. So we're coming down to the end of it. Balter XPA, on point. It's on point. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what you guys think, or if you have any other suggestions of beers that I should brew. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, don't forget to write your representatives and tell them you support common sense gun control. And without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Beer Day in the pleasure zone.